Well, hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon, so if anyone contacts you on those platforms, please report them. It is not me. Okay, let's get straight to your twin flame reading. Now, you may have noticed that I haven't done a twin flame reading for a while, Taurus. I wasn't feeling too good, so the energy, I just didn't have it, to be honest, to go deeply into a twin flame reading. So I kind of avoided it just for a little while until I was better, but now I'm back to best. So I decided to do it straight after the monthly reading. So that we could get straight to it and I'd have the energy for it. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Okay, so interesting. Even though this is a twin flame reading, Taurus, that does not mean that new love is not going to come your way, okay? So new love has shown up here. Perhaps, you've been waiting a long time for your twin flame to really come back in and make a solid move towards you. The short term indicates this person, their love is definitely there. They have a lot of love for you, this twin flame, but it is transitory. This person is like in and out of your life, perhaps, or this person, they cannot sustain the feelings that they have for you. It's very deep. I will clarify the energy here. But this person, either you, even if you only knew this person for a short term or a short time, Taurus, you know that it went deeper. I'm going to pull a card on this particular card by itself, but they're indicating, I feel like you've waited a long time and, it's not been emotionally fulfilling, and short term indicates, I feel like you're actually giving this person, this twin flame, perhaps even a short window of opportunity finally to come back in, or it's done. I feel like there's an ultimatum that comes with this card. That's why I need to pull a card on it to clarify. Now, we do have freedom, so you're releasing yourself from any burdens. I feel like you are definitely breaking the chains to the past on this, whether that is the way that you actually deal with this person, a habit. Perhaps you're changing the energy and like, you know what, I'm not taking this person back anymore. What people don't realize, Taurus, is that the twin flame journey is often it was a very complex one. I'm sure you know that, and it's a very painful one as well. And what they're indicating with this card in particular is that it seems to be short, sharp bursts of pain that comes with this union. So it's almost like a little piece of you sort of dies every time this person comes in and out of your life, and they set you up for a fall, or they disconnect, or they are avoidant in their energy. It's really taking its toll on you, and I feel like you're putting some of those feelings to bed. What people don't realize is that as soon as if you find yourself as the chaser, as soon as you disconnect from this energy and decide you're not going to chase anymore, if that person wants to leave your life, let the door be wide open. Let them walk through it. Leave it open if they want to come back in, but they need to prove that, they've made some moves to be worthy of coming back into your life. As soon as you disconnect from a twin flame energy reading or energy connection in that way, you actually activate the cord between you and the twin flame. And your twin flame becomes the chaser, okay? So they come searching for you once you take away that power. So you may have realized that, you can't do this anymore, and, you're freeing yourself up from that. Once you break those chains and you go searching for something new, or you open yourself up to the possibility that there is a new love out there for you, and we will clarify that energy, you actually activate the twin flame bond even deeper, and they come searching for you. You may have noticed that as soon as you pull back and they don't hear from you for a while, they come looking for you. They message you and say, hey, where'd you go? Or hey, I miss you. But there's nothing of substance to back it up at the moment. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Now, it may have spun you off into the arena to focus on your work, your money, your finances, and you may be like setting yourself a goal to achieve financially, and you're working really hard on that. Now, I also get an energy here with this card that this twin flame union was meant to be blocked because you have a mission, Taurus. You have this twin flame union would take your attention off your mission, whatever that is for you. It would take, it's almost like it would take your attention away from whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So it's been blocked temporarily. I'm going to pull a card on that one as well, actually. And we've got new love coming on in as well. Doesn't mean that the twin flame is not returning, but it does mean that there is going to be an opportunity to open yourself up to new love, should you wish to open yourself up in that way. Now, Taurus, not everybody wants new love. A lot of people, they want to be, connecting with their twin flame. My advice is never wait for anything, okay? Always go out and do, because the right circumstances at the right time will always come towards you. What is meant for you will never, ever pass you by. So, even the strangest of circumstances, I've heard from my friends, they've like disconnected from twin flames. There's always been a way of that twin flame coming back. And then if they've spiritually ascended, which a couple of my friends, their twin flames have spiritually ascended, they have made it work, okay? But they always thought it's never going to work. I'm going to walk away from this. I'm going to open myself up to new love. And then all of a sudden, the stars sort of align for them to come back with their twin flame. And then it actually is more balanced, more harmonious. Because you're actually teaching a person, Taurus, that you're willing to walk away from them. You wanted to be with them. You're not desperate to be with them. There's a difference, okay? So you're teaching people boundaries, healthy boundaries. And spiritually, we all have to ascend in that way. And each twin flame journey teaches us a lesson. So let's see what, yeah, they want me to go to this one. Wow, that water is really warm. Ooh, that water is super warm. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, I'm clarifying the money card. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse just warns you a little bit of workaholism, Taurus. So if you're working really hard, of course, that's awesome, but make sure you have a little bit of rest. But also in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles is a person who is solitary, reaching for a better life, reaching for something different, and, has those strong, healthy boundaries. In the reverse, it indicates that you will not be single for long, okay? You won't be that solitary energy for long. But there is a little bit of perfectionism that goes on here. Now, please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Taurus. They are, I'll just park that. They just gave me a name, so I'm just going to put that name there for a moment. They are giving me that you're very choosy, okay? And that is wonderful. That is an incredible energy to be in. Always be choosy. What they are giving me here is that everything has to be perfect, okay? So if you're feeling like everything has to be perfect, you should know, we all know that perfectionism really doesn't exist. It's like being on a wheel and constantly moving, but actually getting nowhere. So I feel perfectionism is something that some people do strive for, but they will never find it or discover it, because nothing will ever be good enough. That's the perpetual kind of cycle of perfectionism. But what they're giving me here is it's like you're comparing the new people or new potential prospects to the energy of the twin flame, okay? Now, twin flame energy is very different to your average soulmate energy. Both are very intense and very beautiful energy, but there's just something magnetic and all-consuming and devouring about a twin flame union, but it spins you off to separate. The twin flame journey is to separate for a period of time, to go away and discover ourselves. And 2021 is a big movement year. It is the gateway to the self. So I feel like there is a lot of twin flame activation going on here. Now I'm just going to go and get those cards. How would you like to receive? They want this way. Thank you so much. Okay, so they are indicating here, it's quite explosive energy. The Eight of Swords is an energy of keeping yourself stuck. They want you to open your eyes and see things as they truly are. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed restriction, but when you get it in terms of the twin flame union, it is about releasing yourself from denial and seeing things as they truly are, seeing what you're meant to learn from this union, seeing what it is that, it could be childhood wounding, it could be the illusions we have of self, or putting other people on a pedestal, or it could be that we're giving too much of our wonderful love, care, and attention, and we are always giving but never receiving. So those codependent things, energies may play out in the rest of your relationships in your life with like family members or friends who, you may put on a pedestal. You may not mean to, you may not even realize you're doing it. But if you find that whenever it is you need something, Taurus, and nobody's giving back to you, there may be something like that playing out in your life. But what they're indicating here is you're not stuck. Okay, this figure traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot can free herself. And actually, as you can see, all those swords are pointed down. Whenever you get swords pointed down like that in Tarot, 6 of Swords or the 8 of Swords, it is a protective energy from spirit. So this twin flame union with you and your person has been blocked for a reason, for you to either make money or to get a mission off the ground, whatever you feel like your mission is, to help or reinvest in the world, or make some solid decisions for you and come back to the self. They're indicating that it is time for you, because we got the 9 of Wands here, which indicates wounded warrior energy, and that's what you're embodying at the moment. You still persist, even though you're hurt, you still persist because there's love, and that's only natural, but they want you to see things clearly. They want you to see beyond love. Now, this is a very interesting question that comes up a lot, especially with me as well, when I'm questioning my guides. You know, I always say love is the key, love is the answer. And my guides once replied to me, love is not always enough. And I thought, what? That can't, I'm sorry, that can't be the truth. Love is the answer always. And they said, well, not always, because love sometimes is just not enough. You need, there's so many variables. There's respect, there's balance, there's harmony. Because we can love with wild abandon and we can follow love till our heart's desire, but it doesn't have, it may not be healthy for us. So I feel like you got to really see where things are hurting you, Taurus, and what's triggering you. And if this person is coming back, because hurt people, they hurt people. So this person, I will go deeper and find out, but there's a lot of energy coming from these cards alone, which means that this person could have childhood wounding and they're playing out cycles in their life, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which indicates a life cycle that is occurring. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Now, there is a turning point in this twin flame union that's happening here, okay? Everything is as it's meant to be, and things will be sort of turning for the better. There is it requires a risk, basically, because if you've got two people who are very hurt, now whether your twin flame was hurt in another union before you, or whether there's childhood wounding that both you and this person are triggering the hell out of each other, there's an indication here that healing must occur. A conversation must obviously occur, because the swords are pointed down. Although you're protected, it means the swords are not pointed up, which means there's no communication. So the Wheel of Fortune indicates that there needs to be a risk, a leap of faith, a gamble, where you both got to just go for it and stop guarding yourselves, because the 9 of Wands is a guarding energy. Now, when our heart is broken, it is natural for all of us to build a wall and protect ourselves. But there's a difference, which I was given the other day. I feel it was yesterday or the day before even. And it really sort of kind of blew my mind in the way that I think about things. It was like, it's okay to build a boundary. Don't build a wall. A boundary, the good stuff can get through. You keep the bad stuff or the negative stuff out. The wall, it keeps everything out. Nothing can get through a wall. So they're indicating know where you have built your boundary or your wall. And, the 9 of Wands is about persistence, but it is also about sometimes we persist and we believe in the best in people, even at the detriment to ourselves. So just be mindful of stuff that's playing out there. But you may have just, been focusing on yourself. And the way that you're focusing on yourself may be to activate a goal, a dream. They want to make sure that you're also loving yourself fully, Taurus. Because when we always think like we're working on ourselves, it could be that we're focusing on our career, or we're getting, we want to build a house or buy a house, or we want to make stability happen in our world. Sometimes we forget about the really simple things. Loving ourselves, looking in the mirror and saying, you know what, you're awesome. You're the only person that I've got, basically. This body, I came in this body, in this shell. This is my vehicle to take this journey of life. It is not my consciousness. It is not my soul. So you have to love everything that we got, because we can't change it. I mean, of course, there are some people who can pay a lot of money to change their appearance, etc., but they may continue to change their appearance, and I'm not judging anyone who does that. And nip and tuck here, if that's what makes you happy, absolutely go for it. I'm all for whatever makes people happy, because happiness is the most important thing. Okay, love may not be enough, but happiness, it comes from within, and you can't operate on that and change that. So we have to recognize that we have to be happy in our mind, in our soul, acceptance in our bodies, and I feel like sometimes humanity kind of forgets about that, and as we get older we start to think, you know what, whatever, we've accepted, and we continue with that sort of energy, like, why didn't I feel like this when I was in my 20s or whatever? But hey, we're growing, we're learning. Anyway, let's move back to the twin flame union. I don't know why they are giving me that, but they are. Now the name that they gave me was Alma. So if your name is Alma, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, it does not mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to sort of pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Thank you so much. Yeah, as I said, this is the pathway and distant horizons. Okay, so interesting. Now, the way that I'm going to be reading this is, it's almost like what is your intention, what is the challenge, and what is the overall outcome. Okay, so the message number seven is the Chariot. That is movement forward. So you are either expecting or hoping to hear from your twin flame, or you have messaged this person, because this is your protagonist energy. You've messaged this person, and perhaps you feel you're waiting for a response, but you haven't got the response that you want, or you feel like, you know what, when I'm feeling this card, Taurus, what they're giving me is a message that has never been sent. Okay, because I feel like you've written something down that you've kept to yourself, and it was almost like to purge your feelings and tell them how hurt you've been, and what that you're a good person, you did not deserve this, and that how deep the connection goes, and that they're pushing away, and that they're avoidant, and they're chaotic, and they're creating a lot of pain and denial for the whole union. They know, by the way, just to let you know, Taurus, your twin flame knows that you are their twin flame. They know, okay, and they are aware. I also feel like this person has written a message to you that they have not sent. I feel like it is kept, they keep it aside. I feel like, I honestly feel like it's written on their phone. That's the way that I'm being, rather than a piece of paper and like that romantic sort of letter style thing. I feel like this person has written a message to you on their phone, Taurus, and they look at it from time to time, and they're really tempted to send it. It actually tells you how they deeply feel for you, but they're avoidant. Okay, so I feel like you can expect a message from them, but it's not the message that they really want to send. That's what I'm getting. Now I'm going to pull a quick card on that before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Yeah, they're going to come in. It's slow to come in, but they're going to offer you some sort of communication. There is something solid that they really want to say to you, but I feel like it comes in time. The Knight of Pentacles is a very not resistant energy, but it is something that's very slow to take action, and you may feel like it's never coming, but it is coming. Okay, now I'm not someone who condone waiting for anybody, Taurus, at all. So get on with your wonderful life. This person will surprise you when they're ready, if indeed you're still there wanting the union, because some people, they disconnect from the union, they think they cannot do it, they do not want to do it any further, and that's okay also. There will be a moment, a final cutoff point for you to decide. You'll know when that moment comes where you're like, I'm really done. Okay, if you've got to that point already, then of course, you may not want to listen to the rest of the message, but they are indicating here that there is a message coming on in. It is a solid offer I feel like it's a solid offer to talk, rather than a solid offer to say, hey, let's do this, let's get in there, let's become a thing. I feel like that comes later. Okay, I do feel like this is someone who's going to come on in and discuss with you how they're feeling, what they actually feel about you, but they're also going to give you reasons why they've delayed this, or how, because I feel like there's some sort of, I'm going to have to pull a card, because you know what, I feel like there's fear, but then there's no fear, and I'm not sure why they're giving me the two. Thank you so much, Spirit Guys. Whoa, okay. The Sun card, ego. So the Sun card, is a very positive outcome. They are indicating that it's a positive outcome. But when you get the Sun card, it can be to do with ego, that this person, they fear being hurt, but only by the depth of feeling that they have for you. Can you please clarify that energy? choices. Okay, so this person's got commitment issues. The Seven of Cups there is someone who's, you know, it's almost like if they want to commit long term, it would be you. But either they're not ready or their ego, and I don't mean ego in the sort of bravado where it's like, I'm the best of the best. The ego is the protection shield of self. When we don't really want to be vulnerable with another person. This person, they don't really want to be vulnerable. And I feel like this person's not ready to settle down yet. They may have said that to you already, but I feel this person is avoidant. Their fear is manifesting in avoidance. It's not that they don't want it long term, but they don't want it right now. And Taurus, time is ticking. You don't want to wait, of course. Now, the challenge here is the pathway. That is the awakening. Okay, as I said, this is the gateway or the pathway, the doorway to the self this year. And you can see there that there is illumination, there is an awakening, there is inspiration, there is hope. But there is a pathway that is necessary. And all those butterflies are on the pathway, which indicates change. Endings bring a new beginning. So anything that's stagnant, the challenge in this union is to transform this relationship and release any baggage, release anything that is stagnant, that is keeping you and this person stuck. Now, I do get an energy, and this is not a typical energy I get from this card, and I'm not medically trained to talk about it, but I do get a depression here, okay? So it's almost like this person finds it hard to see the light in things. But I feel like they are moving towards a new beginning within self, because 35, when you reduce it, 3 plus 5 is 8. That is the number of the self. So I feel like there is, it's interesting, you've got 7, 8, 9. So you've definitely got a pathway that is elevating here. And I feel like the challenge here is both you and this person. Now, it's not just all about them having an awakening, Taurus. You also are learning about yourself, becoming more peaceful, coming into balance. Things are going to start slotting into place for you. There's going to be a lot of changes, but there is going to be a pathway through the rocky moments towards an epiphany kind of moment. Now, this person, they know that you are their twin flame, okay? And we've got distant horizons. Now, this person, whether you want it or not, Taurus, I'm going to tell you, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm giving you what they're giving me. This person feels very unanchored. They actually feel like they do not belong anywhere. Now, this is the unified energy. So this is both you and this person's energy. So you may feel that even if new love comes on in, it's not exactly where you wanted to be anchored, where you wanted to be set. You know, you and this person, it's almost like you're drifting, okay, because you are apart. And I feel that in the distant horizon, this person is going to come towards you because they consider you home, okay? And you may consider them home. Whoa, this water is getting super hot. So they're indicating here that there will be a reunion with you and this person, and you get an opportunity to anchor yourselves and to call each other home. Because as you can see, at the helm of this ship here is a seahorse. Now, seahorses, they partner for life. So that is about soulmate, you know, twin flame energy. So you and this person, you will be magnetized to come back together. But there is a journey to be taken before you get there. I feel like intrinsically you know that to be true. Now, I'm only going to give you a couple of cards from this, whatever spirit would like. Trust. They said that is all. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Oh my gosh, I love it when they give me that. Sometimes they, you know, sometimes they just give one word and I love it. It just blows you away, but trust. Okay, this situation is calling for you to have trust. Now, either you and this person have trust issues. Right now, they're not giving me a reason why, other than this person. I mean, if someone is avoidant of their emotions, if someone is hesitant to settle down and has commitment issues, of course there's going to be trust issues because you wonder, well, what the hell? What's going on there? But as you can see here, there's two people. They're in like a little romantic clench there. But this person in the suit, they've got like a wand or a stick, and they're kind of sort of keeping Cupid at bay, like stop, no, not yet, just hold it. Not yet, okay? And as you can see on the other person, they've got a red armband, so there's wounding, okay? This person, they're in danger of giving all of their heart to this person, which I feel like you did, Taurus, and this person that you're dealing with, your twin flame, has kept you at a distance or kept love at a distance. They love, but they are fearful. And as you can see, this person has got a skull and crossbones on over their heart area. So either this person has been hurt before, or they've been taught that love is painful, and they are avoidant. Okay, now the skull and crossbones obviously connects to the death card as well, so that indicates that this person is going to have a change of heart. This person is going to open themselves up, but they have to go on their own spiritual journey, and when the moment is right, then there will be stability. Okay, because they are indicating that this person is starting to, as you can see, it's like a veiled curtain there, which is sort of unveiling a pillar. So this person is sort of finding stability in their own life, but also they are finding stability within themselves, and they are starting to waken up to the fact that they want more stable energy in their life, and you are the person that they call their one. Okay, no matter who comes into their life, they still think back to you, Taurus. That's the energy that I'm getting. But this person, it does seem to be, it's all on their own terms at the moment. So I have to give it to you, Taurus, that this is quite a selfish energy. But you know when people are selfish on purpose, and there's some people who are selfish and they are not doing it on purpose. They're doing things for their own needs. They're putting their own needs first, which is not necessarily a selfish act unless they've led you down the garden path. Okay, now the thing is, this person, they don't feel like they've led you down the garden path because they are so magnetized towards you that they want to be with you. So, but then all of a sudden they put the brakes on, okay, which is not very fair on you, but I'm not here to take sides, Taurus. I have to tell you that. I'm here to kind of understand the energy so that I can transmute the energy. So I'm not here to judge or anything like that. But I feel like this person, there is love. It's not like they're using you as like a booty call or anything like that. There is love here. Okay. Anyway, you get to decide because we all have free will. I do not condone waiting for anybody. You know, if new love comes your way, we'll see in the reading what comes up for you. Be open to exploring it, because every new person that comes into our life is there to, how can I put that? Change us in some way, teach us something. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo. Look at this. Look at this reading. This is incredible. So we have the Sun card. It is crossing the message. So this will make you very happy when this person comes on in and gives you a message. But I also feel like there's something you've written that almost purges you of this energy. It's almost like you've come to acceptance. You've come to terms with it, okay? I feel like you're in pursuit of your happiness. Absolutely, Taurus. This is your protagonist energy. And I feel like you are dealing with your aspects of self with ego that allows you to open up fully and be vulnerable, okay? That's a very powerful state to be in. A lot of people think vulnerability is to be weak. It is not. It's the strongest thing you could ever do. Be vulnerable with another person. Open your heart in a very raw and feeling kind of way is to be very vulnerable, and it's the bravest thing you can do. Okay, so the Sun card indicates that after a period of going round and round in circles, relationships will blossom in time, but you're in pursuit of your happiness. So whether your twin flame steps up to the plate or not, I feel like you're taking back the power to go after your own goals and dreams and to seek the sun, basically, to seek a positive energy. You're trying to be positive about things, maybe doing affirmations like The Secret, manifestation, trying to raise your vibration. And also the sun indicates you're in the position that they should be in, but they will be soon. You're in the position of the awakening. You've already awakened, okay? So you realize what's what, okay? Now the Hangman, as I said, this is the resistance position. So Hangman is waiting. Okay, it takes a lot to wait, and nothing ever happened. You start to give up. You start to become, maybe this is a missed opportunity. Maybe this person is not even my twin flame. Maybe there's no such thing as a twin flame. So a lot of questions going on there, because the Hangman puts themselves on the tree of life to get a new perspective and really think things through and see things with new eyes. So I feel like, as you can see, there's a timer here. You may feel like time is running out, especially if you want to settle down and have a family, if that is something that you want to do. But you have to make those decisions yourself, Taurus, whether you want to wait for your twin flame. As I said, time waits for no person. But what it does do, the sands of time make us feel stuck sometimes. So we have to make a choice to remain stuck, or to have a breakthrough and break through that timer and sort of take action. So I feel although you've waited a long time for this person, there is growth there. As you can see, things become so uncomfortable. Your person is going to become so uncomfortable that they have an epiphany moment, a breakthrough moment. As you can see, the skull is showing up in this card too. So they're indicating there is a breakthrough. Endings bring a new beginning, a positive new beginning, a positive transformation for your highest good. So I feel like this person, they're having a spiritual awakening. You've already got there. In terms of frequency, you're higher in your vibes. This person's getting there slowly but surely. There is a breakthrough, and we've got the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is the leap of faith. It's just like the Wheel of Fortune. There's gamble, there's risk, there's coming out of the comfort zone. This person's going to be curious because you step back from this union. Okay, look how curious that figure is there. It's like, ooh, where did they go? Where did Taurus go? So I feel like this person is going to come towards you, and you and this person have an opportunity to come back together in union, anchor yourselves together, and have a deeply committed union. But it does require a leap of faith. You got to take a chance on it, and you got to resolve the trust issues before you do that. Because if there's no trust in anything, whether that's friendship, business, or twin flame, or love, or whatever, if there's no trust, there's nothing. Because you'll constantly be wondering, what if this person doesn't mean it? What if this person doesn't love me? What if this person wants someone else? What if this person just ghosts me? There's going to be a lot of what ifs. So there needs to be sort of a challenge to that. Okay. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, Taurus, but I feel like trust, it is like a root there. Now I'm just going to quickly go through a Celtic cross and see what's going on there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so what is the heart of the matter? Base chakra. You're looking at what you got. Okay, you're looking at your grounding. You're becoming stabilized. The base chakra is about that very start, your base root, where you're balanced and harmonious. Okay, and I feel like you're looking at your twin flame union and seeing, was it based on something solid? And if it's not, how can we get it into a solid position so that you get to know each other better? Okay, but the base chakra basically looks at what you have already. Okay, you're looking at things with that eyes wide open. Now, Neptune is currently in retrograde, so that is a time of, there's no more fantasy. When Neptune is in retrograde, it makes you take a cold, hard look at things in reality. Now, Taurus, you're very good at doing that because you're one of those signs. You're very practical about things. But sometimes as humans, we all like to delve into fantasy and think about the what if. We like to escape when things are not going our way. I think you're taking a cold, hard look. Now, what is the challenge? Spiritual strength, the wounded warrior. This is the Nine of Wands. You've got two people who are hurt, okay? Now, Taurus, this person may have hurt you way more than you've ever hurt them, but it's not a competition. It's about when two people are guarded for whatever reason. If this person you're dealing with has childhood issues, twin flames often have childhood sort of cycles, patterns of hurt that trigger them, wounding, and they sort of replay the patterns of the ancestors. So they tend to, whatever the mother or the father or the guardian did, or whether they grew up in care, whatever their experience was when they were younger, they tend to emulate it because they've always had to fight, or they've always had to safeguard what was theirs, or they become, they become hesitant because they've witnessed love going wrong in their world. So divorces or separations and things like that. So we've got spiritual strength. Now you may be calling on spirit or your guides or your source for strength, but this indicates the challenge. Guarded people, they don't let other people in. Okay, hurt people. So I feel like you and this person, there's a barrier to be broken down. The gateway is available. Okay, the challenge is to break down that and see the light, have that awakening between you both. What is below you? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? We've got the universe, the world. There needs to be learning. Okay, both of you need to learn the lesson. I feel, Taurus, that you've actually been learning a lot of lessons to do with yourself and putting yourself first, your own needs first, being strong, overcoming obstacles from deep within. But I feel like you're healing a lot from this union. I feel like you're also gaining back your power. This person also, deep down, you know that they have the power to learn the lesson and step into a new cycle, because the World card, basically, deep down, you, Taurus, you've done everything you possibly can in this union. You've come as far as you can, and you've hit a glass ceiling. The next thing to do is smash through that glass ceiling, but you can only do that for a twin flame union if this person's willing to join you, okay? So I feel like you're exactly where you're meant to be right now, even though it may feel painful. You're exactly where you're meant to be in this twin flame union. And they are indicating with the universe card, which is basically the world card, that there is divine timing in all things. There is a oneness, okay? So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is behind my beautiful Taurus? Destiny. This person, you know that they're your destiny. They know that you are their destiny. Fortune's wheel indicates fortune, fate brought you together, but you were meant to separate because that is destiny, okay? That is what was meant to happen so that both of you can heal parts of yourselves that you would never normally have looked at if you hadn't met each other. So they want you to spiritually ascend. And I feel like there is a turning point. The stars are actually aligning for you and this person, your twin flame, to change and challenge this union and come back into some sort of unity and have a new start. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What is above them? No, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What is above them? Truth, a return, and disruption. Ooh, hoo, hoo, look at that. So we've got the truth, which is basically the judgment card, number 20. Okay, so that is the card of second chances. That is a return card. That is an awakening card. It is a seeing things clearly card. Final decisions, a wake-up call, an epiphany, a recognition. A recognition. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a recognition. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're completely right. A recognition of your soul path and your destiny. Okay, so the judgment card indicates you'll be weighing something up. Okay, you are judging the situation. You're seeing things really clearly. Does this person still vibe with my life? You know that they're your twin flame, but if you feel like you cannot wait anymore, perhaps you're taking a new love. Perhaps you're opening yourself up to other experiences, or perhaps you're just accepting that maybe you don't, if you don't want, some people don't want if they can't have their twin flame, they don't want anybody else. So they commit themselves to that journey. It depends on the journey that you are committing yourself to, Taurus, because everybody has free will and everyone is different. But one thing is for certain. You want the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You don't want this person to be it's almost like you don't want to be thinking that, oh, this person's my twin flame and I know there's something deeper, and you don't want to find that maybe you've been deluding yourself. That's not the truth. The truth is this person knows that you are the twin flame, and as you can see, you're standing, I feel like this is you, Taurus, you're standing on that scale, weighing scale, and you're waiting for the other person to join you. There's nothing on that scale at the moment. You're waiting for that person to join you and tell you the truth, because I feel like you are ready to open up and give them everything that you got. Everything. You're willing to tell them exactly how you feel. Now, the disruption card is the Tower card. Okay, sorry, they just give me an image of someone ironing. Ironing. And I can smell the iron on the hot clothes as well. So if that's you, you're ironing, there's something in this message for you. You may be listening to this reading as you're doing your chores, ironing something out and folding stuff away. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want you to pay that close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. But it could be, symbolically, it could be that you're ironing out things in your life, or this person is ironing things out and getting ready to have everything kind of, as I talked about perfection earlier, but getting everything perfect and ready so that they can come towards you. So please take it as it resonates. But this is the Tower card. Now, Tower basically means surprise. So with the two together, they're indicating here that there is a surprise return of this person, and it may disrupt things. If you've decided to walk away from this person completely, it may disrupt things that they're coming back on in to talk, okay, and tell you the truth. The disruption card means you feel pretty much stuck where you are, but you may have also asked yourself, am I going crazy? Am I crazy? Because as you can see, that person is almost like in a straitjacket. It really made you feel like you second guessed yourself. But what they're indicating here with the Tower card is there is an epiphany moment, a transformational moment where there's a surprise, a paradigm shift. It takes something away to replace it with something better and gives you a chance to rebuild, okay? So I feel like you and this person, you're going to have an honest conversation. Now, it could be shocking what they got to say to you, Taurus, so be ready. I'm not gonna play down that energy. There is a shock there, okay? Now, it doesn't mean it's a negative shock, that it's gonna like blow you completely away and rock the foundations of your world, but it may make you shook in some area. It may make you kind of go, oh my gosh, I did not realize, or I feel like they got something to tell you. The truth that they tell you is shocking. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. But it actually is a gateway to honesty, where this person can open up to you and tell you everything, and then you get to decide whether you want to be with this person or not. Because the Judgment card basically says you're reaching for a new life. You're at a fork in the road, and you must purge something in order to move forward. So whether that is your twin flame completely, or whether that is the energy, you shake up the energy in the relationship and you inject new energy into it, that is your call. It's totally up to you. Now, the near future, we've got sacrifice, which is the Hangman energy. So we've already received that Hangman energy. Oh my gosh. Take note, my beautiful Taurus, what is going on here. So we got the Hangman. So you have to sacrifice something, whether that's sacrificing coming out of a comfort zone and trusting that, someone wants to be with you. They mean it this time. Now, I saw something the other day about trust, and they're just showing me, they're showing me the video that I watched. It was online, just popped up, and I did not seek this video, it just popped up, and they're giving it to me now. So I'm guessing the reason it popped up the other day is because they wanted me to give it to you in this reading, which was about trust. And it says, we will never ever know, ever, another person's intentions. We're not in their mind, we're not in their heart, we're not in their soul. Okay, we have to trust that they will not hurt us. Doesn't mean they're not going to hurt us, but we have to trust that they're not going to hurt us. What we have to trust is that we're strong enough to deal with it if they do hurt us. And that is where the trust lies, the strength in self, okay? Because you can have a family member you trust, they can hurt you. Same with a friendship, same with, an opportunity at work, same with, a twin flame. We take the power back by knowing that we are strong enough to deal with anybody who breaks our trust. We got it. Because if we actually place all our trust in another person and trust that they will not hurt us, and we're not prepared for the fact that someone may hurt us, it's going to be human nature, then we're actually giving the other person the power. Take back the power and trust that you've got the strength to deal with it should they ever step out of line. Okay? That's where the trust comes from. And actually, when you have that confidence to know that whether they hurt you or not, you're going to be fine, that actually takes the fear out of everything. But it also signals to the other person, I don't need you. I'm not desperate for you, but I want to be with you. I'm choosing to give you that trust. And if you break it, I'm choosing to walk away. So you get to choose whether you want to jeopardize that or not. Now, I don't know who needs to hear that, but they just gave that to me. So sacrifice, I feel the sacrifice here is waiting. This is the Hangman energy. You've got a new perspective on things. And I feel like, this figure here is like in muddy water, but there's clarity, there's rainbow, there's a brighter day. Now, they are indicating that you cannot make a rainbow without rain and sun. So the two have to come together. So sorrow and happiness both have to come together and to make something really, really special. So what they're indicating, twin flame union, it's something really wonderful. It's something very special, but it triggers the hell out of each other, and there's a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, but the joy is also there as well. And when you can make it work and come back together in harmony, it makes a rainbow, something super beautiful, something very unique. A twin flame journey is very unique and does not happen to everybody in each lifetime. But we got triumph. So this is the chariot card, the success here. This person's going to come towards you. They are going to try and win you back. This person, they're overcoming their obstacles in the near future, and they are actually taking action and changing things. They're going on a spiritual journey, and they want to come towards you. Okay, they want to show you that they mean business, and then love begins. We got the Ace of Cups. So this person definitely is coming towards you to offer you their cup of love. And as you can see, it's balanced, harmonious. They wanted to go somewhere. Aces are gifts from the universe. This is number one. Okay, so this is an ace. So they're indicating with this, it's a gift from the universe that you and this person will raise your frequencies and come back and create something beautiful together, and it will be reciprocal, and this person will be all in. Okay, now let's see how you're feeling in this moment, my beautiful Taurus. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Oh. So they just asked me to be quiet for a moment, so I will. Heartache and loss, that's how you're feeling. You're feeling very sad about this. You're feeling that maybe this isn't going to happen. You're feeling pretty alone. I'm sending you a huge hug, Taurus. These are only in your darkest moments, I feel, because I feel like you're very good, very resilient, and very resourceful in picking yourself up and getting on with things, putting a brave smile on your face. That's what the wounded warrior does. So I'm sending you a huge hug, because deep down I can feel that heartbreak. And you know what? I've been there before. Like, I've literally been on my knees in desperation, begging someone not to leave. I was not in my strength then. I was not spiritually evolved then. I did not realize. And I changed everything around after that moment. But it was meant to break me open completely. So, you know, I have no fear in telling you that I had that moment too. And that I'm not saying that you are on your knees begging someone to stay. Absolutely not. But that's how I felt at the time, very many years ago. But I guess we all have to go through it. At some point, we have to go through a struggle in order to appreciate the good times. Now, what is the external circumstances? Well, the external circumstances are the Hierophant card, okay? The Wisdom card is the Hierophant. There's knowledge here. The knowledge is a key to taking action and having a change in your relationship. But this is also the Marriage card, okay? So the circumstances are right for you and this person to come back together and have a higher level of commitment, whether that's you wanting marriage or there's definitely stability. Now, the Hierophant is your card, Taurus. It is a Taurian card. So I feel like you've learned a lot about loyalty, about stability, and what it is that you want when it comes to settling down in a relationship. As you can see, there's like a family there, unit, and a house. So, I mean, everybody's different. Not everybody wants a family or to have children, and not everybody wants to do that. Everybody's got a different idea of what stability or a higher level commitment means to them. So I feel like whatever that is for you, the circumstances are right for the universe to bring that towards you. I feel like you're moving towards a happier, more stable time. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can we have the hope and fear? Hope and fear for my beautiful Taurus. What do they need to know? Material harvest, there's that Nine of Pentacles again. So stability, okay? I feel like you are definitely working really hard on building something solid, but I feel like you're preparing yourself. It's almost like you're getting yourself ready in a position where you're independent, you're free-spirited, and you're self-sufficient, and you don't need nobody. Okay, because as you can see here, we've got two houses. So it's almost like you're looking at what you got and you're multiplying it so that when you maybe gravitate towards another person from another household or something like that, that you're ready, that you've got something to offer. But remember, Taurus, you've got a lot to offer. You've got yourself. That's the most important gift you give to another person. Okay, your heart, your soul, your mind. You merge with another person. So I feel like you're taking stock of things, and I feel like you're actually building your world financially or in terms of stability until you meet the one. Now, you may say, but I've already met the one, Baba. So until you and your twin flame come back into union, or if you're opening yourself up to new love, they are indicating that is also a possibility as well. Now, they want me to clarify that love begins because it is an Ace of Cups, and that does mean that this person wants to come back and offer you some sort of proposal that would lead to a higher level of commitment. It could also be that you and this person, you know, have a child together if that's what you're wanting. But what they're indicating as well is it can be new love that comes in too. So they're asking me to clarify it because we got a Two of Pentacles. So that means an either or energy, okay? So I feel like there's a lot of, we've got movement, choices, decisions. And as you can see, we've got money, we've got union, we've got something new budding there, okay? And we've got freedom, that space in between where we choose none of those things and we do what is right for ourselves and be single. So I feel like you've got a lot of options right now. And I'm going to pull a quick card. I'm going to put a quick card on this Ace of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus about the Ace of Cups? What do they need to know regarding this in terms of new love or the twin flame? Can you please guide them for their highest good? This deck is very, very heavy. The Death card in the reverse. So the relationship that is currently stagnant, that is going to be opening itself up to love. But I feel like you've already lost hope. I feel like you feel like you've lost hope in finding love in general. Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're seeing things super clearly. You do not have commitment issues. You're seeing, I feel like the illusion of anything that you may have thought before is ending, but you're seeing things super clear. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The person you separated from. Well, there you go. We got the Hierophant again. So there, the Two of Cups there indicates the person you separated from. They've given all of the energy there to suggest the person you separated from is the one that you have learnt a lot from and that you will come into some sort of higher level of commitment with in the future. So they are indicating that is the person, your twin flame, okay? So I guess further beyond that energy, if they choose not to be with their twin flame and they want new love, obviously I will do a new love reading for you. Okay, they just gave the exact same cards. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. The Two of Wands indicates, you know, you'll have a little bit of a wait because it's almost like you're waiting for results to see whether your twin flame will step up to the plate or not. And if not, then there's new love that comes on in with that Ace of Cups. I mean, this is a perfect reading, I mean, Taurus, for giving the information. So they are indicating if you do not want new love, a twin flame, there is new love coming on in. Now, just to clarify, there's very strong water in the chart here. We've also got some earth going on there. We got a lot of major arcanas as well. So this person you're dealing with, or I mean, we've got some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've also got some, okay, they wanted me to put that there as well, and they want 2 in this position. We've also got some Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer air energy coming through. Just seeing, we've also got a bit of Leo, okay? So they're the energies that I'm picking up on right now. Doesn't mean that your person hasn't got other placements in their sign, of course, but no. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus for the outcome position? Can you please? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Thank you. So we have... So the Two of Wands indicates mental conflict, because you may feel like this twin flame of yours is, you know, so like you that it's almost like fighting yourself sometimes. It's this is what they're giving me with this card. I never get this with this card, but it's almost like this person knows how to press your buttons, you know how to press their buttons, and there may be a stalemate currently. So you may feel like nobody's talking, and therefore nothing can actually change or happen. But you'll be surprised. There's going to be a major surprise here. Whenever I do my readings, you may notice that a Wheel of Fortune and a Tower comes up at the same time, which indicates that there is major transformation that gives you a chance to rebuild in a very healthy manner, and the outcome is exactly that. We've got the Death card. I mean, major arcanas, these are huge, okay? So this is the potential for the truth and a disruption, a chance to rebuild. And then again, you've got 2 major arcanas here as well. Transformation, Death card energy, anything that's stagnant or you feel is immobile at this time. I feel like you and this person are going to let go of the baggage. You're going to hash out the truth. And I feel like you're going to find a doorway to the truth. You and this person, the masks are off. I feel like you're going to see each other in a new way and with a lot of vulnerability. I feel like this person's going to open up to you. And we got the Light, which is the Sun card, number 19. So again, they're indicating the Sun. Okay, to get the Sun twice in your reading is, I mean, the 3rd time actually, they just said 3. Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Yeah, you got it in that deck too. They're indicating that you and this person are going to heal this, and there is an awakening. You and this person can transform this union for the positive, and you can be together in a solid, committed union. But there's still a bit on the journey to go. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a little bit of truth that needs to be hashed out, but also there's an awakening your person needs to sort of surrender themselves to, but that looks like in the near future that's going to happen. Okay, so I will leave it there. I forget how much I enjoy these readings, but at the same time, Taurus, they're very heavy in their energy. Like, I mean, it got super hot. It's almost like this water just goes like super hot. Anyway, let us move forward and see what is the wisdom of the oracle before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. So we've got new life, but it is in reverse. So perhaps you're not willing just yet to open yourself up to new love. But I'm going to show you in the upright there. As you can see, this person's hatching out of an egg. You know, Taurus, you were not born yesterday. You're very savvy. You know what's what, okay? So I feel like you're building something solid. Also, it's number 39. When you reduce it, it's 3 plus 9 is 12, which is the hangman energy. So waiting, 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 waiting. Now, I'm going to read from the book, the protection message on this, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong, okay? Number 39. So they just said David to me, David. So, well, the way they said it was David. I mean, I can't imagine anyone is called David, but they may be. Dave or David, but I feel David. I mean, if you know someone called David, then of course, please put it in the box below. I'd love to hear from you. Dave or David, if that's your name, there's something in this message for you. If it's not, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It could be also a person you're dealing with, Taurus, or it could be a friend of a friend who introduced you to your twin flame, or who is about to introduce you to someone new, whether you want it or not. So it says, birth of new ideas, growth of opportunities, breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. The protection message is, you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like a delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit that you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and you haven't hit your stride yet. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush this learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. I mean, that's a very important message for everybody. The present moment is all you got. Okay, the past is an illusion. It happened. It's gone. We can't get it back. The future is an illusion. It hasn't happened yet. We've only got this present moment and we must enjoy it fully. People forget to enjoy the moment fully because we're always thinking about goals that we want to achieve or past situations that inform us as to who we are right now and what we're trying to process. Try and live in the now if possible. Thank you so much for it, guys. Go angels, can you please? Okay. Oh, wow. I close my eyes when I pick these trinkets. I know you can't see that. Sorry, I'm just so blown away by what they said as well just now. You can't see my eyes, but you have to take my word for it. But we got two angels, and they just said, your guide and their guide are currently in discussion. So it looks like their guides and your guides, because we got two angels right here. Okay, your spirit guides, both on either side, you and your twin flame, are in deep discussion, negotiation perhaps, in order to bring you back together. Okay, so you may notice that you may dream of your twin flame, or they may visit you in a dream, and I feel like there's going to be a connection with you and this person soon, because your guides are actually intervening. Okay, so fate intervenes, destiny, they actually want it on both. So one angel says nothing on it, and the other one says angels watching over me. Okay, so angels are watching over you. I think it says it on both sides, yeah, and they want it on the destiny's wheel. So they're intervening to help you and your twin flame come out of that stuck energy. I will leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, before you go, I'm running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. If you'd like to be in with a chance to win that free personal reading, all you have to do is complete a task that you've been meaning to complete for a long time. Whether it is fix that leaky tap that's been bugging you for months, whether it is write that letter that you were meaning to write to somebody, whether it is reach out to a friend that you haven't heard from or spoken to in a while, or finish that essay or dissertation or that book or that painting, whatever it is that you've been meaning to do, please complete it in August, okay? August is a month of completion. So, and also I'd like you to take one moment to do one thing for yourself, to pamper yourself, either cozy up on the sofa, watch your favorite movie under a duvet, just by yourself, and really enjoy your own company. Remember what it feels like to be with yourself and really love it. You're getting some time away from, social media, from people asking you to do things, from work. Just, cozy yourself off. It doesn't have to be for long, but just enjoy your own company and think, I got this, okay? And you don't have to share it with the group, the collective. All you have to do is just put one word in the box below, completed, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August, and I'll announce the winner. My guides will bring me to the person they would like to win the reading. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.